It's June, time for some Pride Manis. Oh yeah, look at that finger wiggle! I already have my base coat on, so for my base color, today I'm using Holo Taco's Circuit Breaker. I'm using Circuit Breaker as my base to help my other linear holos pop. I don't think it's necessary, as I'm using fairly opaque polishes, but I don't want to be surprised when I put on my stamp. And let's get to stamping. As my plate, I'm using MoYou London's Mix and Match Collection 04. Taking a black stamping polish, I fully covered my entire image. Now you only really need to fill half of the image up, but I wanted to make sure I had enough polish on the plate. Swiping up in one motion with just an old gift card. Then taking my stamper and gently rolling it on the plate. Air and a hair level of pressure, you don't need to smush down your stamper. Using my Starly Micro Point brush, I then began to fill in my image, starting with Holo Taco's Red Licorice. Now using Holo Taco's Orange Drink, may she rest in peace. For my yellow, I used Holo Taco's Lemon Sucker. I kinda think that Lemon Sucker will be discontinued this year. For my green, I used Holo Taco's Green Taffy. You wanna make sure you're working in small dabbing motions. Notice how I'm not fully painting that line down. If you were to fully paint that line down, then you would pick up your reverse stamp. Using Holo Taco's Blue Freezy for my blue polish, and rounding it all up using Holo Taco's Purple Slushie for my purple. Let's pour one out for another discontinued shade. And yes, all these polishes are linear holo polishes. As today's sticky base coat, I am using Island Pea's Lock Up. I've said it before and I will say it again, I think Island Pea has the best wide flat paddle brush on the market. I swear I spent over 2 minutes trying to line up this image on camera. Oh my god, but I eventually got it down. Now it's time for cleanup. Taking my acetone and a cleanup brush, I made sure to wrap the image under my tip. This will stop shrinkage and tip wear. Always wrap your tips. And of course, I sealed my manicure with a quick dry top coat. Today I'm using Seche Vite. And I made sure to float my top coat, making sure the brush didn't drag onto my nail. And look at those finger wiggles, yes! My nails are like candy! This lighting is an LED ring light. And here's some yellow light. And of course, I had to show this under a flashlight. Follow for more swatch reviews and somewhat tutorials, like a walkthrough, I guess.